Welcome to Chronicle Report, the show. Sorry for the episode delay, but is it really a delay if it takes this long every time? Over the last month, we've had a few groundbreaking announcements and leaks regarding Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Let's look at the first one that we're covering today. Oh, a basic feature. They announced different speed options for the game, being high speed, sonic speed, and supersonic speed. Or in understandable words, who cares, irrelevant, and playable. A huge 10GB zip file is released online, featuring a whole bunch of info on the SpongeBob collaboration that will be featured in the game. But this is nothing in comparison to Native Fall's 10TB zip file, if you know what I'm saying. I shouldn't have downloaded that. Most Twitter leaks originate from the zip file, meaning these Twitter accounts now have very little info besides these 10 gigs, and are now on the same level of knowledge as us, which means they're not to be trusted. Unlike us, we are the only #1 source in Sonic news. A few more collaborations were announced for the game, including Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and even Avatar. To be honest, I don't really understand that decision considering Sonic is already really blue. I don't think we need any more blue characters driving around. Sega officially revealed the intro to Sonic Racing Crossworlds to debunk that AI version that leaked a while back with all the broken audio. You know, that one that went, "It's Sonic Racing all around the world." Okay, that's a coincidence. At least it's not that one that goes, "Grab those golden rings, those things will make your engine sing." Grab those golden rings, those things will make your engine sing. Fast like whoa? Here we go, fast like whoa. Sonic the Fighters has been decompiled. This is a huge victory for the Sonic community. I always hoped that Sonic the Fighters would go from an obscure game that nobody cares about to unplayable. Yeah, this decompilation doesn't mean that we're getting a native PC port, so Sonic fans have to turn to other means to get their fighting game fix. Ultimate Sonic Smackdown, a brand new Sonic fan game created by YouTuber Choctopus, recently released. I'm aware loads of Sonic fans have only ever used tablets or iPads before, and are new to installing fan games on PC. How do you navigate the fan game landscape while staying computer safe? Our correspondent explores this issue in a new segment we like to call Luke's Sonic Safety Tips.
Hi, I'm Luke. Whoops, can't show those fingerprints. I take security very seriously, as should you, because the world of Sonic the Hedgehog fan games is a scary one. I've been a security expert for 3 weeks, and I have what it takes to teach you how to be safe. An inconspicuous game like Sonic Gather Battle has been proven to contain malware to protect their sprites from being ripped, like these sprites, and these, and these, and these of Knuckles. The average person is unaware of these malicious intents. That's why I'll be taking the time to teach you my Sonic safety tips. When picking a Sonic fan game to play, one must first search the interwebs a little bit to see if it has amassed a bad public reputation. Not that one, not that one, definitely not that one. Ah, here we go. Ultimate Sonic Smackdown. When launching the game, see if Windows protects you with a warning window. If this happens, first show your gratitude to Windows for protecting you by kissing your framed picture of Bill Gates in his prime and close the application. Because if Windows interferes, it's a threat. After closing the warning, check the files for suspicious activity. Third party, don't want those guys to access my information. DirectML, more like direct access to my credit card. TessellationTable.bin, going into the bin. Now that you've... Let's keep that tessellation table. And bingo, we're in! You may have broken the game's audio drivers, but at least you know you're internet safe. As for the game itself, be really careful whenever it asks for personal information. It starts with your name, but ends with coercion. To prove that you come in peace in a situation like this, make your name something noble. I put in the 10 Commandments to show my commitment to the Lord. They can't invade your privacy if you're a humble, God-devoted citizen. In addition, try avoiding any weird strangers online. If you see someone with a nasty username, exit the situation. That will be all for me. If you have any further questions, please send a handwritten letter to this address. Whoops, I'm sure that won't haunt me later. Thankfully, I always keep a fake address in my wallet for safety. You can have this one. I'm Luke, and I hope you learned something from this edition of Luke's Sonic Safety Tips.
Sonic was added to Supercell's Squad Busters recently. Reports say he was added so at least one mobile game features Sonic this year. We're live! Oh, sorry. Yeah, this isn't news. We just read everything off Sonic Stadium. In a recent interview, Sonic team head Takashi Iizuka said that there were no plans for remakes of the adventure games. This has caused quite a lot of discourse among Sonic fans online. Oh, sorry, we have to cut this short as it's time for the weather with Perfect. Thank you, Perfect. As you can see, the sky is on fire. And no, that's not because of the weather. It's in fact because Sonic fans have pitchforks and torches and are trying to find Takashi Iizuka. I do wonder who's going to tell them he lives in Japan. Oh, there's a huge tsunami tomorrow. Guys, Sega finally revealed a new render! All the replies seem to gas it up, and I mean, it does look pretty damn good. It's just great that we've come so far with Sonic renders. I mean, look at a render from 20 years ago. It seems there was a Sega survey leaked a while back that would be very believable if it had something believable in it. A lot of people seem to be falling for this AI garbage. So, it's time for Master Detective Perfect to have a little look-see here. The Sonic Frontiers logo is slightly different than what was used in the first game. And look, I know it's a sequel and all, but it's almost identical. It just doesn't have that stylish little O that was in the Frontiers part. Also, why is the 2 there? I guess it needs a little support up. Come on, AI Sonic. I know you're busy running in the wrong direction, but help out a little. By the way, must I point out, you usually discuss the visuals of a game, not when pitching it with AI, but when there are fucking visuals to discuss. Sonic Smackdown! Featuring the exact same title as the fan game we covered earlier. Oh, it's great that they made a version for the original Xbox and PlayStation. That must ensure a stable 30 FPS on Switch 1. Oh, there seems to be 2 Knuckleses in this game. I can't believe they're still referencing Sonic Boom to this day. I think they should do it more. Imagine if you could have a character read you fanfiction in-game without having to go all the way to Wattpad. The card in the Sonic Blitz slide looks oddly like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Except if that Yu-Gi-Oh card was called Sonic Blitz, had the ability Sonic Blitz, and was just Sonic the Hedgehog. There was actually another slide about Frontiers too. Wait, that's a different logo. They raised the 2 up again! Oh my gosh, thank you AI Sonic for taking the time out of your day not moving to help out our good friend, the number 2. This message was brought to you by the number 2, helping lots of uninspired studios daily. By the way, why is Frontiers 2 an evolution of Sonic Adventure? Listen, I may be an idiot, okay? But wouldn't a sequel to Sonic Frontiers be an evolution of Sonic Riders? And I think with all this evidence, along with the fact that the original author of the tweet said that it's probably fake, is it real? I don't know, like 2 or 3 of these games have already come out. A new TailsTube released featuring a new writing style that puts a heavy emphasis on comedy. Which means one thing. Now that it's a comedy show, I finally have a shot at hosting. I mean, I like TailsTube, but the host just never fits. Sonic the Hedgehog has officially collaborated with Magic the Gathering, of all things. It seems that Sega are doing this to feature Sonic in a good card game this year. With this collaboration, now the markets of autistic nerds can finally combine with the markets of autistic nerds. It seems that Sonic Dram Team... Oh, sorry. I spelled the way the official YouTube account did a few weeks ago. It seems that Sonic Dream Team received an update a few weeks ago adding new costumes to the game. This is actually great news for the still very active players of Sonic Dream Team. What the fuck is a Sonic Dream Team? Apple Arcade? The new costumes for Sonic Dream Team have drawn the attention of the one and only Ken Penders. It seems that he was the person who invented putting a hat on top of Knuckles. But he didn't invent putting a hat on top of me. Take that, Ken!
Mr. Penders has filed a lawsuit against Radical Report.
Well, I'm not called Radical Report, so technically we're not getting sued.
The show's cancelled.
Shit.